Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Champagne Crypto, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, your favorite D-Livers, favorite live streamer, your favorite live streamer's favorite live streamer. They're tuning in, booming before boomers became a meme. They're trying to jack the slang out here, guys. And I'm talking about booming with the bits, not age-wise. I'm talking about my original cryptomaniac boomers here, hodling in the trenches since, seems like day one, but it's not day one. It's 2017 and beyond. We got some day ones that are still tuning into the champ, and I appreciate all you maniacs out there. Make sure you're touching the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Markets are basically sideways today as we are anticipating a hearing at the Senate, the Fed, and the Treasury. Mnuchin, Department of Treasury, or the head of the Treasury, Mnuchin, and you got Powell, head of the Fed, and they're going to talk about this PPE money and I had it right here. What are they going to talk about? Not only the PPE money, but whether they're going to print more funny bunny money. That's really the bottom line here. It's like, they may talk about this, that, and the third, but the markets are anticipating and waiting to see whether they're, we're going to give more money. They've been promising more money. They said that, we're going to provide unlimited funds, unlimited liquidity, and that's what I would expect. But, the markets want to hear it again. The markets want to hear it again. So every time people are on the edge and they're waiting to see what happens next. So we've been seeing kind of like a sideways movement. Shout out to Stimp. I see you, Stimp. Let me turn off these coins and let me share with you my screen. Yeah, the buzz is at noon. The lawmakers will grill the Fed Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin over the effectiveness of the trillions of dollars in emergency aid doled out since the pandemic began. Okay, so that's what they're going to be talking about. And, people just want to hear more free, funny, bunny money, basically. They just, and also they don't want to hear anything weird, But I would anticipate everything to run smoothly. I would anticipate, we had a nice little rally yesterday. We opened up a little low, but things are rallying. Let's go ahead and check out the stocks. Well, let's start out with the cryptos. Because, it's Champagne Crypto, right? 91.63 for the cryptos. Let me hit this money metal exchange. I'm not even sharing my account, my screen. Hold on, boomers. Let me share my screen on you guys. Boom, there you go. Coin market cap at 260 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 64.8. Listen, this thing is there. Sideways above 9 is nice. And I'm still anticipating or questioning whether I should sell a call at 95. Things are looking like may close on Friday below 95. It's kind of the move I'm waiting for this week. I mean, I got a couple other moves, including NVIDIA, that expires on Friday. I'm in the money with that, but I'm thinking of selling a call that expires on Friday on the 3rd for 95. I think the premiums are like $60. Okay. And I think did I put an order? Yeah, I did. Actually, I did a $60 order there for 95. And that's what it is. BTC's dancing too much. I'm not mad at it, though. It's over 9. I'm not mad. I mean, listen, we got to be prepared for anything, though. It may be dipping. It may be diving. But right now, I feel like we may not go over 95 by Friday. Okay? But, what is market close for BTC? It's not market close. It's when you're dealing with the options, the contract expires on at 4 p.m. on Friday. So if you're going to do that deal, it's there's a time limit on it. So that's all I'm thinking of. I'm betting on whether Bitcoin is going to be $9,500 or less at 4 p.m. on Friday. That's it. So I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be more than $9,500 on this Friday. Okay, I think it could be 94, 93. It could even be like 96, but I say that there's a possibility that would be right under 95. It's going to be very close to 95, obviously. I mean, we're at 91 now. And again, if If it stays below 95, I keep the money and I'm not forced to sell at 95. Kaboom Champ says Ian Tattoo, and Trapping Investor says Kaboom. Shout out to you guys. So let's run down these markets. Bitcoin at 91.63, Ether at 226, Ripple at 17, Bitcoin Cash at 222, Litecoin at 41, Litecoin, wow. Binance at $15.43. Crypto.com has entered the number 9 spot, up another 3.17%. It has now surpassed EOS. And I'm glad that we identified this coin and we have it in our altcoin portfolio. And I'm telling you guys, I'm attracted to this coin. This seems to be look at this. Binance and Crypto.com are right next to each other in the top 10. 2 coins that are a utility token that are associated with projects that generate revenue. Okay, so there you go. EOS at 236, Cardano at 8 cents, Tezos at 240, and Chainlink gaining weight again at 463. It looks like Chainlink is trying to get over 5. Chainlink is trying to get over 5. We told you about Chainlink when it was like 30 cents or something, right? It was cheap. It was cheap. I remember. I don't know. Maybe it was $1, but I'm thinking it was more like 30 cents. We would have to go back. Stellar there at 6, Leo at 127, and then Monero at $64. That's for the rest of the boomers tuning in. He says, thanks for the prediction. I mean, I'm again, it's my opinion. Nobody knows, obviously. I mean, there's a chance, like, if you told me, hey, it's 96 on Friday, that's possible too. But, if you had to call it on Friday at 4 p.m., is it going to be above or below 95? I think it's going to be a little bit below 95, more like around 94 or something like that. But again, I could be wrong, right? So that's what's going on. Let's see if the order gets filled. But as of late, it hasn't. Shout out to Johnson, Trapping Investor, Ian Tattoo, and the rest of the boomers tuning into this live broadcast. 12 o'clock today, the Fed is said to speak. At noon, they'll grill the lawmakers there on the Senate. They'll be grilling the Fed chairman, Jerome Powell, and the Treasury Secretary, Steve Mnuchin, over the effectiveness of the trillions of dollars in emergency aid doled out since the pandemic began. And, I expect another stimulus at some point. They're going to be going back and forth with the charade and, act like it's difficult for them to, print more. And, guys, it's just simply saying, go print. They don't even print it. I think they just put it in the computer. They're not even printing money. It's just like, okay, boom, boom, boom. They just type it in the computer. They're not even printing extra money. So, I'm going to go ahead and share this. Well, there's an Market Watch article that was talking about that, but it's also saying JP Morgan's betting these stocks will dominate as an uncertain second half of the year looms. And to a certain extent, I agree with this. And they're our call of the day advises sticking with winners for the rest of the years. And listen, I would say stick with winners, period. We believe that the U.S. will remain in the relative regional outperformer, that the style leadership will firmly return to tech and defensives post the tactical value rally seen in the second half of May and first half of June. So, listen, what they're betting on is defense and tech. And I agree. Defense and tech. What else do you want to say? I mean, tech has been getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I think tech was the number one industry in this to rebound. Growth and defense are far from looking expensive when contrasted to bond yields and earning levels. So I'll go ahead and share this, but I agree. There in the chat box if you guys want to check it out. Let's run down the stocks and see how they're looking, and then we'll see the deals and steals. Nvidia up 377. I'm glad it went up so quickly this morning at 2.61%. I'm in a spread that expires on Friday, and I need this to close above 361. Okay, 361. The play I did here with Nvidia is a $250 collateral for a $53 credit. I think I did that times 4, okay, or something like that. And basically, it's got to stay above 361. And so far, so good. Yesterday it dipped. You could see yesterday it was close. It went to 361 at a moment. So I saw the contracts go in the negative, and I'm glad this morning we're back in the green. So I'm back green on this. I got to wait it out to Friday though. So I think so. I think it'll close above 361 on Friday, guys. When I tell you about the options and the spreads, I keep mentioning them because they've treated me well. That's what I'm trying to say. They treated me well on both legacy markets and the BTC. So far, I haven't had a losing play, but I just started a couple of weeks ago. But I feel like there's opportunities here. Okay, so I encourage you guys to do the knowledge on options, calls and puts, spreads, iron corridors, and more. Okay, there's something there, guys. Not only just like, the traditionals buying calls and puts, that's just 101. You also got to learn that, but the next tier is selling calls and puts. Remember, you want to be a seller. You don't. Of course, you got to buy, but remember, it's the sellers that are making money. You got to sell, okay? You got to be selling something if you want to be making money, right? To a certain extent. Correct me if I'm wrong out there. Let's run down these headlines. Yahoo Finance, what are they saying? Well, no, I didn't even run down the stocks. You got the S&P slightly in the green at 0.39. They're at 30.65 on the S&P. Finally kind of tapering off after a recovery. April and May looked good. It's like basically a V-shaped recovery, what we're seeing out here. Things are slowing down now with the summer and now this threat of a second wave. I'm not surprised, really. But I still think that the trend is up. Let's see what they say today, but they've been promising unlimited liquidity, so I think that the trend is still up if you ask a boomer such as myself. S&P there at 30.64, Dow 30 at 25,574, basically sideways. Keep an eye on this. Crude there at 39.29, down 1%. Let's see the bonds. This is important. Last time I checked, they were down. The 10-year is at 0.62. That's not that attractive. I want to see this gain weight. If we could see it go to 0.7 or 0.8, that would be an indication to me that the stocks may gain weight soon thereafter. Gold is at 1773, silver at 1796, almost $18. And you want to talk about storing value? Gold and silver, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. Stocks, you see some stocks there. Workhorse, I don't know why this has been booming, but it's up 25%. Ideanomics is up 10%. And Novio is down 12%. They're associated with the Vax. And so Vaxart, obviously, they sound like a Vax company. I don't know, but they're up 11%. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Shout out to everybody tuning in on both YouTube and DLive. I'm multi-streaming using Restream.io. If you're a live streamer, make sure you push it to multiple platforms. You don't have to give YouTube all the sauce. Using Restream.io, you can push the broadcast simultaneously to like over 30 platforms. Right now, I'm pushing it to DLive and YouTube. I think they support Twitch and Mixer and a bunch of other ones. So if you're a content creator and a live streamer, make sure you check that out. Let's go ahead and shout out people over there on DLive. We got 2 people on DLive. Thank you so much to Stimp. He just dropped me 10 lemons. Boom. Indeed. Make sure you head out over there. It's important that we don't give YouTube all the sauce. We don't want to give them all the sauce. So make sure, if they ever cut the YouTube channel out, you could come over here to DLive. And I've also been posting on Hive, which is a decentralized social media. It's the fork of Steam. Hive.blog/champagne crypto. Check me out over there as well. So that is what's going on. Let's see what the winners and losers are today. Drop a comment. Let me know if you read me loud and clear. I know this week we've been having an issue that has resurfaced with people not getting their notifications. For a while, there was like a year there that it was like shadow ban, post notification, no one getting their post notification, throttle on the live stream, and then all of a sudden it all got better. But most recently, like about a month or like a week ago, no one was getting notification. I did a broadcast earlier this week, or was it on Friday or Thursday? I don't know. Sometime last week, I was on talking for like 15 minutes without one comment. It was really odd. And then people started pouring in like, Champ, I didn't get a notification. What's going on? It's just odd to me. You got 14,000 subs and not one person got their notification. I mean, I don't know. So anyhow, that's why don't give YouTube all the sauce. Instead of complaining, just make sure you spread it to other platforms. Spread the love out here. You got Elrond up 18%. Celsius, you know we like this platform. I've been talking about Celsius, and it's definitely attractive. 14% today. Engine Coin up 11%. Electronium up 11%. Flexa. Kyber uppercut. You know I like Kyber. We got Kyber in our bag. 124 for Kyber. Let's see if there's any deals and steals. J Parr says YouTube shadow banning. Absolutely. I mean, this is nothing new. And I remember at the beginning when I was like, oh, we're being shadow banned. And like, no one even knew about it. They're like, oh, you're making it up. It's your internet connection, champ. Make sure you get the ether cord. They told me this, and, and I told you guys, come on. Once you start pointing and calling things out, you get put on the bad guy list. Okay. The bad guy list. The Midas Touch is down 10%. What's this? I never heard of that. Swiss Borg is down 6%. Compound is down 5%. Quant, Ren, BitShares. I like BitShares. One of the first dexes. Is anybody still using BitShares? I still have an account. I think I have something staked there, one of the little baby coins or something, but it's only 2 cents. I remember when BitShares was like 25, 40 cents. Wild. YouTube shadow banning. Yep. You know the deal. J Parr. J Parr's in the box. Johnson's in the box. Drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking out there. I just set up the Tron Link wallet. If you guys want to send me some BTT. I had someone yesterday. It was Marlon, right? Marlon was like, champ, send me the Tron address. I wanna send you something. So where my boomers at? Yeah, let me just drop my Tron address out here. I'm going to put it in the description in the next video, but I just set up a Tron wallet, and I'm going to start staking BTT in relation with DLive. I'm not sure how it works, but I know you can get more coins, and I'm using DLive all the time anyway. So yeah, this is my Tron. Is it my Tron? Let me make sure I'm not sending the wrong thing out here. Hold on. That's right. So there you go. I just shared that Tron Link address. So if you're tuning in or checking out the broadcast, it's there in the chat box. I'll be staking BTT or whatnot. So you got DLive running on... There you go. I just sent it, Marlon. I was just talking about you. I was like, oh, I got the Tron, boom, boom, boom. I just posted it. Restream.io. You check it in the comments. Do you see it? Yeah, I just set up the Tron link or whatnot. So I'll try to start staking in BTT, and it's pretty easy. The instructions are right there. It says stake in, download the Tron wallet. It's basically self-explanatory. Start staking. How much are BTTs right now? Let me check out CoinMarketCap. What are they going? What's a BitTorrent token looking like? So BitTorrent runs on top of Tron, and if you stake BitTorrent, you get rewards associated with DLive. I don't know exactly like what the rate is or how it's paid out, but I know there's an incentive to stake the BitTorrent and if you're using DLive right now. BitTorrent it's really not worth much. It's like 0.0000297 cents. So it's like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a penny. But nevertheless, there it is. Thanks a lot, Marlon. I appreciate you for giving me the heads up. Ranked number 92. And maybe you guys know about BitTorrent. Let me check out the website. BitTorrent token, tokenizing the world's largest decentralized file sharing protocol with BitTorrent, is a TRC10 utility token based on the blockchain that powers features of the most powerful decentralized protocols and apps in the world. dApps powered by BTT include BitTorrent Speed, BitTorrent File System, DLive, and others in the pipeline. So let's see. Let's see how it works here. So you enable your wallet. Download speed increase with BTT. Enjoy faster download speeds. Earn BTT. All right. Boom, boom, boom. So check that out, guys. This runs on top of Tron, and I just set it up because why not? If I'm using DLive all the time and Marlon's going to send me a token and some of the other guys are, let me just stake them. Why not? So shout out to you tuning in. Let's look at what the Wall Street Journal is saying. Local viruses surging, jeopardizing plans to reopen. FDA to issue guidance on approving COVID-19 vax. I mean, look out for mandatory vaccines. That's ultimately what I think the plan is. I mean, it's just to force everybody to take this. In Los Angeles, an economy built on freelancers crumbles. I'm not surprised. Creative freelancers have been some of the hardest hit in the coronavirus-driven recession. Performers, production crews, ride-sharing drivers, and personal trainers. It's almost like they're trying to bleed everybody out so that they put the whole world on welfare. It seems like, obviously, it just seems like it. It's like J.P. Morgan. I just shared this article betting these stocks will dominate. Basically, the summary of this article is that they're betting on defense and tech, and I agree. Let's see what CoinDesk is saying. It's talking about this crypto volume pumper. Maybe you've heard about this guy that does like fake volume on exchanges or whatnot. You may want to read that over there on CoinDesk. And witnesses will vouch for stablecoins in the U.S. Senate hearing on Tuesday. I didn't know about this. So during the Senate hearing, I guess they're going to talk about a digital dollar. Let's see what this says. Witnesses will vouch for stablecoins, digital dollars in U.S. Senate hearing today. Okay, so let's see here. The idea of a digital dollar will once again rear its head before the U.S. Congress on Tuesday. The U.S. Senate Committee on Banking will hold a hearing on the digitization of money and payments. Okay. Digital systems come with their own drawbacks. Catino also raised questions about the business model for central bank digital currencies. Let's see. I mean, listen, are you even surprised that they're trying to roll out, that they're talking about this? I mean, come on, guys. The protest, the Rona, all of a sudden, and now they're just whipping out, all by design, guys. I mean, it's right in your face. Right in your face. The plan is there, guys. Divide and conquer. And for those Q-tards that think that Donnie is going to end the central bank, is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard of. The central banks are getting stronger by issuing more debt, guys. That's the truth. And then finally, they'll dilute the dollar. They'll pump so much money into the system that an alternative will be required. An alternative that they seem to be ready to provide. Let me go ahead and share this article. See if you guys want to read it or whatnot. But yeah, noon today, they're going to be talking about the economy. Whenever the Fed speaks, the markets wait. You know how it is. European crypto cards reactive if FCA allows Wirecard to resume operation. You know that Wirecard, the CEO, was arrested in relation to losing over $1 billion there with that Wirecard or whatnot. And Wirecard supports cards for Crypto.com, 10x Pay, and CryptoPay. But apparently now everything's all good. They're resuming operations. I don't know. You guys want to read that? I don't have any cards, so it doesn't directly impact me, but I'm sure some people do, and that's something you may want to look into. Champ, so DLive users can donate directly, says Stimp. Let me see that, Stimp. Let me click on here. Okay, I'll check this out on my own. Yeah, there's a way to put like your BTT address, I guess, right in DLive. Thank you for that heads up. I got to read this on my own and set this up. Thank you so much there, Stimp. This is, each one teach one in the box. Listen, guys, one of the reasons that I go on also is not only just to tell you guys about what I'm doing, but also to get a feel of what's going on out, what other people are doing. Each one is teaching one here. So, I can't figure everything out on my own. And, I hear about things, but sometimes you got to get someone to remind you, like, oh, champ, remember, you could do this. Boom. And I came through, Marlon's like, yo, let me send you some BTT because you're using D-Live. And I remember everything, I know about this, but I never got around to doing it. You see what I'm saying? So my point being is that this box helps each other. You know what I mean? We help each other. We argue, and then we also help each other. So that's the bottom line. I need to get some TRX to use BTT. There you go. I get this BTT from Wink Dibs. These TRX online casinos are gold mines, right? You've been talking about Wink, and you've said that. So I appreciate it, Marlon. And again, we share what we're doing, and we're not going to all do the same things, but it's a heads up. At the end of the day, it's a heads up. I'm not only trying to talk about what I'm doing, but I'm listening. And just because I don't do everything that everybody else doesn't mean I'm not listening. It doesn't mean other people are not listening. And the information continues to flow out here. And that's what's up. I appreciate that. I'm about to send you 900 BTT. Thank you, Marlon. Yeah, I just dropped the champ. Show your Tron wallet. I just set up the Tron wallet here, and I just set it up literally recently, less than a day ago. Today, basically in the morning. So yeah, I got the wallet up, and let's see if it comes in. I want to show boomers how fast Tron is. All right, so let's see if it comes in. 1 sec. All right. So thank you, Marlon. He's about to send me some BTT, so I can start staking. BTT's not worth much, guys. It's like a fraction of a penny. So I think he may be sending like less than $1 worth of BTT. It's all good. Let's start staking and let's start seeing how this thing works. Mongeese is here. Boom. I got 3 people over here on D-Live. Let's see what else. JP Morgan, I already showed you that one. Did we show Market Watch today? Did we show Market Watch? There's Market. No, this is Yahoo Finance. Stock steady in the final session. Let me see if it came in. He said sent. I'm clicking on it. Let's see. There you go. Boom. That's it. That was less than a minute. He just sent me 26 cents. Directly. It should be there. Yeah, I see it. Thank you so much, Marlon. I appreciate that. BTT. I got 900 BTT from Marlon. Let me drop a bomb. I appreciate that, Marlon. Thank you so much. Yeah, it works pretty fast. I appreciate that, and I'll stake in, and we'll start making movements here. Let's see how it works. It's fun, and it's worth trying these things out. Why not? Unlike ETH, it doesn't take all day. No, it reminds me of the speed reminds me of like EOS and Steam. It's like almost instantly, Let's see how the stake works. So I go over here and you go BTT stake in. I already connected my wallet. Link stake in now and to receive rewards. Okay. Enter the amount, 25, right? Or 90. How much did you send me? Oh, 900. Stake in. You must have roughly 120,000 energy to initiate this transaction. If you don't have enough energy, you must freeze TRX. So you need TRX for the transaction. I don't have any Tron in there yet. I will. It's like ETH though. You need to have it as gas to make the transaction. Since I don't have any Tron in my wallet, since I just set it up, I'm not able to make a transaction yet. It's all good. But I get how to do it. Thank you so much. I'm going to send you some TRX. Yeah, if you send me like 2, I'll be able to. How much is TRX nowadays? Like a penny? Tron is 0.016. Okay, you got 1.5 cents. Yeah, it's there. All right, so let's see. Marlon just sent me a penny. He sent me he sent me 8 cents. Thank you so much for the dime. Let's go ahead and do this. Thanks, Marlon. Let's make this happen here. So we got 900 stake in. Continue. Chrome extension, and it should work. Got it. And that's it. Thank you very much. Let me hit the refresh. Now, the questions that I have is that, let me hit the refresh again. Link with Tron link and stake in now. There you go. Total stake 900. Boom. Now, the question that I have is that, so what does this have to do with D Live? Like, you know, how does this relate to the lemons and the broadcast? Like, what's the relation with BTT and D Live? I get it, you know, like I'm staking it through D Live, but like, how does my uploading impact this stake? You know, how do my video production, like, you know, how does me uploading videos affect this stake? This is what I'm really not getting here. It's like, yeah, I get it. I'm staking BTT and I get faster downloads, but I'm not downloading anything and I'm not running any torrents. So what's in it for me other than just getting more BTT if I stake it? You see what I'm saying? Like, I still haven't gotten that part. Oh, okay. BTT bonus distributed yesterday. Okay. So you get, if you're on D Live and you're staking BTT, you get more or something? You can add BTT as option to donate to you from the link stimp. Put it up. Yeah, I saw that. Every time you send a lemon on any D Live token, a fee is assessed. These fees are distributed to BitTT holders. Okay. So you could stake BTT without being on D Live, right? Like that's stake in BTT and earn with all transactions made on D Live. 25% of all donations and subscriptions on D Live are distributed amongst BTT holders. I get it. So you could be staking BTT and getting D Live proceeds without actually being on D Live. I get it. Got it. Thanks so much, and might as well. You know, I'm sure it's not much, you know, when you're staking 900, like 10 cents, but it's to get the ball rolling, and it's also a good example and to see how it works. As I'm getting an Amazon Prime ad, Brave is getting legit ads, guys. Let me tell you. They're getting ads from Amazon, Walmart. Maybe it's a reason why it's one of the top tokens on the compound protocol. I'm getting BTT every time you do a lemon drop. Okay, awesome. So every time everybody does a lemon drop. Awesome, okay. Yeah, shout out to Brave. I like Brave a lot. And, you know, when it comes to Brave, I guess I may be a little biased because I got the referral link up and I get $5. It's $5, guys. They give me $5. I got to wait 30 days. Okay, so if someone clicks on my link for Brave, they have to download the Brave browser and leave it installed for 30 days before Brave shoots me $5. So, I mean, you know, I guarantee you I'm not getting rich off this. So, yeah, that's what's going on. But yeah, you're right. The advertisers need back to advertise on Brave, and you got big dogs advertising there. Okay, because my understanding, and I haven't seen the actual data, but the click-through rate and the return on investment with ads on Brave is superior to a lot of other digital advertising platforms. I'll tell you this. You could see this. I mean, me, myself, I was led to buy through a Brave ad. During a broadcast a couple weeks ago, I got an ad for silver coins. I clicked on it via SD Bullion, and I showed you guys online. I said, oh, check out the Eagles, boom, boom, boom. You know, I clicked on the ad. I showed you guys whatever, and I kept up the live stream. Later that night, I get this